Now, between Sonny Styles and also CJ Hicks, are they both on campus?
Sonny Styles is not. He wanted to finish his basketball season, and it went well. He made it to I think the state semifinals, state championship, one of those.
Because it's been quite some time since Ohio State really had a linebacker that you would say, okay, this guy is a game changer, all-American type player. And those two guys, I don't want to pin it on them this early in their careers, but it happens that a freshman will stand out to that level. And it might be what this defense needs to, complement the offense and reach the entire team goals that are set for this season. We might as well say it, national championship.
Yeah, the linebacker play has to improve. And fortunately, the defensive coordinator and Jim Knowles is also the linebackers coach. And when we talked to the linebackers earlier this week, a couple of the guys mentioned, being a little nerve-wracking to have the guy running the defense also running your team meeting room. And, that's the head honcho, so to speak, of the defense. And he's in your room all the time. But I think that also puts the pressure on you to perform. Now, Sonny Styles is probably, from what Jim Knowles has said, going to start at safety, but he's a guy who can do a lot of different things. I think he can come down in the box at times, even if he is playing a safety position. He may line up sort of like a linebacker once he kind of gets his feet wet. But CJ Hicks is a guy I think they're pretty excited about. We've seen him in practice, and he looks the part. I mean, it's just drills that we've seen for the most part. We did see a little bit of him at the Student Appreciation Day. It's worth noting that the freshman, and I will include Gabe Powers, who is also somebody who could maybe get on the field this year, a freshman linebacker. The freshman did not speak when we talked to the linebackers earlier this week. Now, that tends to be the way things are, but somebody joked as we were walking out of the facility, they didn't want CJ Hicks to say, well, I've already passed all these guys by. I don't think that's the case, but it would not surprise me at all if CJ Hicks, especially as the season progresses, works his way into some kind of role. Now, under Jim Knowles, there's typically only two true linebackers on the field, but he did say that they have a package where they add in a third linebacker, a Sam linebacker, take off a safety, and that may be more used in the Big Ten than what he had to do in the Big 12, just given the teams you face, the Wisconsins of the world that, line up in those heavy sets. You may need more linebackers. And the guy that it sounds like is taking the first team reps when they do play with that Sam linebacker is Reed Carrico, who has gotten a lot of praise so far this offseason. A young player, but has stepped up into that role. So we'll see how much that gets used. Obviously, obviously we'll still play plenty of teams that want to spread it out, and you'll still play that 4-2-5 defensive look. But there is going to be more chances, I think, for Jim Knowles to deploy that 3 linebacker package when they face Big Ten teams.